Hi everybody, welcome to Swag Saturday. So we're going to go over a Valentine's swag that I made with designer ribbons, custom made little mini cakes, and lots of affordable greenery and pics. So if you want to see how I did this, keep watching. Disregard. Hold on. Okay, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. So what's up? We're going to be doing Swag Saturday. Let me just pull up some stuff. I'm trying to think if this is going to be the new year. Is this one the new year? I got these from the Luxury Loops box. So I made my attachments accordingly. I don't know if I have any flowers. So we're going to do this, and then we might come back after I look through my stash, because I'm not sure if I'm going to do flowers or not. So we'll go with it and see what I like. But these are the three that came in the Luxury Loop box. I'm going to be using a combination of Christmas, right? We're excited. It's going to be Christmas. And see if I can move this just a skosh. Yeah, it's perfect. I did clean up my mess, sort of-ish. I got a new glue pot for Christmas. I've never had one before, so it's not a new one. It's just a glue pot. And then, so anyway, so it got this, turn it around, lips, hearts, and this zigzag. I was not sure. So I found a style of swag that I liked on Pinterest. So that's what we're going with today. I have a little bit of leftover mesh, so I'm going to throw that in there. This one is just like a little 10-inch piece, so it'll go somewhere. But I have 3 blacks, and the rest I'm going to do. I did cut them at 20 inches. Seems to be the going rate for them and all that jazz. So let me pull up my inspiration pick. So there was a couple. I will pull all of my picks and stuff towards the end. So let's just do anything. So this is Alicia's rail. I went a little bit different. This is how this precious mesh does her wreath rail. I normally do it a little bit different. I wanted it to be on the skinnier side, and one rung. No, I do 5 sections, and I usually do 3 wide, but I wanted to do 2, and it's 20 inches. So 15 ties. I know it's a weird number, but this is going to be the top of my wreath, and this is the bottom of my swag. Sorry. So we're going to roll them out. I am so ready for another season. Let me just get... So I need 12 of these. Let's put 12. I had a few orders to do, so we're going to work on those. And since I did something new, I have to go back to my orders. So this will be available in my shop. My shop is katiekatescrete.com is the easiest way to shop with me. I do have an Etsy account. I don't put everything up on Etsy. I have a love-hate relationship with Etsy, but for sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will go over a cost breakdown, because I think it's kind of something I would like to focus on coming 2024 is, just being kind of transparent in how much things cost, what do you have to do to make a living, things like that. I do have some things to share. 2, 4, 6, 7. I ironed on my table, so now my mat is weird. I'm a spaz, but I like to make my own stuff anyway. I prefer a more rectangle swag. That's just my personal preference. So I've done this for a long time. These are the style that I usually put on my front door. So 6, 8, 9. I think we're going to end up using a lot of this ribbon mesh. Holla back, y'all. I don't know. I'll probably need like a couple more. Anyway, I don't know. Put that down. So I want to be a little bit more transparent with cost and all of that, how much something actually costs, things like that. So I made my attachments. I will use a combination going forward, like store-bought attachments, regular attachment. No, I only make my own. I have bought attachments from other makers, but they're for me. I don't sell them. Because if I spend the money on it, it's because I like it. So I'm not putting ribbons, tails in this. I just don't know, like, visually how it's going to look until I get everything where I want it, if that makes sense. So we're just going to kind of put them in. This is more of a fabric-y mesh. They didn't have, I was disappointed this year with the deco mesh. What are you going to do? Yeah, so there's like stuff. I don't like that. Not with black ties, just what I had on the little cart. So it's going to be kind of like tight and short, alternating how I'm placing them, just for seeing if it gives me a little bit fuller. I really don't like this mesh, I'm not going to lie. It's nice, but it pulled. Everything pulled. So I made 3 cakes. The one cake I made, I bejeweled it. Wait till you see it. It's cool, but it's the only one I'll make. It's like that. Because I hand sewed all them little beads on. That was not smart. Not a smart idea. Anyway, so this is the type of swag that I like. It'll be on the smaller side. I think it will be perfect. I'll have to start sharing with you my mother-in-law's reaction. So this was, let me go over how much this was. Alright, so then this way. So I might end up just throwing that little piece out. $9.99, and it was half off, so it was what, $4 or $5. I think that's fairly decent for deco mesh. I do like this. Pretty much everybody seems to do their mesh this way, so why not give it a go? Yeah, so I haven't decided what is going to be on our front door. Actually, I know what's going to be on our front doors. It's a new thing I want to make. I want to do, I think I need to cut a couple more. 9 minutes. I think you can buy rails like this from Craft Outlet. I don't know, but I didn't get myself together to buy swags during the holiday. And when I went to like, you know, like I figured I was going to commit to doing at least 2 swags and 2 wreaths a month is kind of what I want to go for in the new year in terms of like for content and things like that. I want to do wreath Wednesdays and swag Saturdays, and then I'll have to do like the attachments in between, like attachments that we're not doing in the group. I do have a creative attachment group with Alicia from This Precious Mess. It's called Creating Precious Choices. It's a combination of both of our names, and we do various things. So I'm also going to be doing some YouTube ones, just like, you know, stuff that I found on Pinterest or, you know, whatever that I don't teach in the group, because we each do 2 tutorials. So I want to kind of learn how to do attachments a little bit more high end. Come on over, we'd love to have you. I'm going to do some lives this year. A bunch of lives, I think. Yeah, I like how full this looks. Anyway, so I was talking to, I know maybe you guys don't want to hear me chit-chat, then mute it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I need one more. That's not bad. I was talking to another designer. Well, she's a designer. I don't know. I guess I don't call myself a designer, but I guess I could. And she said something that really resonated with me. We were talking last night. I was asking her her opinion on a couple things, and we were talking about getting back to basics. And what does that mean? Basically, going back to like why you started, how you started, and definitely like not keeping up with the Joneses. So I know I can fall into that, like comparing myself to other people, and I don't honestly care, so I don't know why I do it. So that may have some, because like at the end of the day, I like what I like and I do what I want, and that's that. All right, so I'm just gonna throw this little piece out. It was a 10-inch cut. I don't need it. So yeah, so anyway, back to basics. I think it's going to be kind of a focus, and we'll see. So it kind of is cool because it looks like it tapers a little, which that's all right. I mean, you could fan it out. That's fine, but I kind of like this. So we're going to go with it. Let's do ribbons first, and then, or cake placement. So this is going to be my Kiss Me. Originally, I had wanted to try and like come up with like lips or whatever. I'm not sure yet really what I'm going to do. So I want this one to go here, and I didn't put a thing in it yet. So, oh, I put that on upside down. Silly me. So I'll have to fix that. So this will go there. I have to put the holes in it because these, I actually put the pipe cleaners on them. When I made them, I do want to put like another set up here, but I don't know. So then I think I'm going to do this one like up here, that one there, and then maybe this one here. Yeah. And then this one like that. So I originally had wanted to make them like flat back, but I didn't think that was going to work. So then what we'll do is like we'll build out with, I'll have to go through my stuff and get some greenery, or I don't know. All right, so that's where they're going to go. So I want my ribbons, I want tails to come down here. I don't want a bow here. So I think I'm going to do a bow here and a bow here is what I think, and then come down. I've never done this before, so we're all learning together. This is from the Luxury Loop box, Decorator Crafts. So I'm excited. I'm only going to use these ribbons. So let's put these in. So that way I know where they'll stay. So I'm going to attach it to the actual base. So you see, and then I'm going to use my things, and then I'm going to pull it up and put it right here so that way it has something else to hold on to. And then if I need to, I'll put another one there, or just, maybe a little bit of glue. I got to go around the table. I could add a sign. I could do a lot of different things with this design. I'm not sure. I know I want to make some picks, so we'll have to see how that goes. I usually do this differently. Oh, that's too short. I did 2 pipe cleaners, but I know I don't need to for my own designs, but for other people I can, just in case like they use a fuller wreath, the single tie isn't as good. And I did make this one upside down, so I might have to fix it. Hang on one second, let me grab my, okay. So we're gonna do that one at the top. This is not really melting. All right, so you got one cake, and then we're gonna do this cake right here. And it's gonna, so it's kind of just sitting. Oops. Hello. Put you back on. All right. So there's that, and then we'll do the last one. Things like flying all over at me, and I don't know why. All right. So I think that is how I want it. Try not to burn myself plenty of this stuff. Sorry. All right. So I'm going to bring this one down to this corner here, and then up underneath. So it'll go like this. Like that. So I'm going to take it, wrap one around the back to steady it, and then the other one at the top, twist it twice, and then tie them together, and then out of the way. I will add a loop here for the top of my wreath. when I'm done. So I like it. All right, so eventually I'll glue them in, but let's do some ribbon. So I'm gonna end up probably doing like tails coming out this way. So let's do that first or second. Can you do that with this one? Let's see. We're gonna try. Get rid of this. Okay, so let's do. I wish I had a little bit longer table. So I'm gonna do a 10-inch tail at the top with this one. I'm gonna open my tie back up because I made them really short. And then, I guess let's do, I like that on an angle. And then, yeah. And then I'm going to do a one loop though here to kind of keep it and then we'll do a two loop though with this one. Put this in here real quick so that we can dovetail that. This is like really stiff. See if I like it. And then we'll do it like that. And then have that one coming down. Yeah. Okay, dokie. So these have to get tied. And then we'll do another bow right here. But this one, we'll do the same as the top, but I'll put it in after the fact. Okay. So let's make our bow. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see how much. This is 10 inches, so we'll do 12. As I did I folded it over. So that'll be 24. Bear with me. So I folded it just on an angle, doesn't matter. It's pretty thick ribbon. I'm struggling. All right, so I want my loop to be a little bit bigger on that side. I want to be able to see them. Let me measure that for you. Sorry. 16, so 32. 32 inch. It's just under a yard, so it's not bad. It's a directional ribbon. You're not really going to have a choice in how it goes. I think this is 36, 41. It's really, really thick. So that's going to be my bundle. Just take a pipe cleaner, take a zip tie, it's fine. We'll do pipe cleaner. Use the whole thing. And this one is going to go like that. Perfect. Just going right on that end of the tie. You could come in a little bit more too and pull it. That's cool too. So that way it's not sitting right on the end. And then you got that kiss me with the, I might cut that down. I don't know. Maybe this one. I don't like it so big. Alright, cool beans. Alright, so there's two. I feel like I need another bow. Do we need another bow? Let's see. Let's fix this one. I like how that one is sitting. I am going to untie this and retie it. Yeah. I'm just moving it over to that second holder spot. Yeah, that's a little better. So I just moved it a little. Yeah, I like it. Okay. We're going for a third bow on this side, but I'm trying to think. I'm going to do tails at the end. Would you do three? Yeah, let's do three. I'm going to go smaller though. I don't really like that. The other ones were 12, so let's do 9. It's probably about an inch, so 10, 21, 21. That one. All right. So there's that. And then we'll do this one again. What did we say this one was? 32? I think this one was 32. So this one's going to go this way. So just go that way. That's going to get on my nerves. Alright, so then I'm done with this one, I think. What was it? 36 and 5, right? 36 and 5. Just to stay consistent. this one. So I'm wrapping it against the two ties or the two rails in the middle, like so. Feel like this can go the other way, but I'm going to leave it. I wonder if it has to kind of go that way. Maybe, no. Put it in there. Yeah, there we go. It's beautiful. And then I am just going to pull this back. Because it's kind of sticking. And I'm going to do greenery right there because I don't want to add any more ribbon. Just trying to pull my pipe cleaner tighter so that way my mesh, there it goes, kind of sticks out. So there's so far. So we'll do greenery up here. Maybe I'll make some swirls. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. And then I'm going to go look for greenery. We'll be right back. Okay. So I got some Christmas, some Halloween, and these are regular everyday picks. Let me put these away. I gotta move on to something else. And then I got this spring bush, which when spring rolls around, I think it's soon, I'm gonna grab more of these from the Joann. So I'm gonna use probably 3. My table is either moved. Yeah. So I'll use 3 of those. I was going to use something different, and then I found roses. So I'll just use a couple, maybe like 2. Push the little stems up. This one has a little baby's breath. I think I'm going to put them, oh, hold off on that. I'm excited to get to use my glue pot. So let's take all this crap off. This is great because you don't have to cut it. You just pull these little things off and they're like a whole pick. So let's start. I'm gonna just kind of place them and see how it goes. I might not use all of them because, dude, that was a lot. Dude, that was a lot. Put that aside. I don't know. We're just gonna shove some in there. Guess it's for your eyes. We're all gonna learn this year. Put that there. Maybe we'll put a rose there. What do you think? A flower? Yeah. She's beautiful. Put that right there. And then these all over. So I grabbed some of these 2 berries. The one thing I heard from talking with people, because I love to talk with people, is your picks matter, okay? How many picks you use. So these are all very affordable. These are 99 cents, I think. $1. Yeah, 99 cents. They have these all the time. This is $1.25, so I get a ton of filler things out of that. And then, yeah. And then these twirly things. I could make my own, but I have these. $1.25. I'm using 2. So we'll add everything up. So the most expensive thing will be my ribbons. And then if you were to buy the attachments or make them yourself, you can kind of save money that way. I'm going to shove this in here somewhere. Maybe cut it. No, let's go down. Get a little glue on that baby. I'll put some glue on my globby glove. And glue the greenery in there. So if anything, you could fill it and make it wider. Just gonna kind of go with what I want. Turn my glue pot up a little bit. Greenery is new to me. I don't love it. I'm going to be very honest. I don't get it. But you say it's got to be there. I'm in it to win it. So I'm going to put this one probably down here. I like my new glue pot. So I just made sure it connected to the mesh. I have a whole bunch of these. So let's cut up this too. I like this one, but this one's from Joanne. I think this one's from Joanne. They weren't the best, but they come apart pretty easy. So you get, what, 5, 6 picks? There we go. So we'll cut that off. Kind of put this one. Maybe we'll put that one like right here. I think. I'm behind the bow. I don't know. So it's like peeking out. I don't know. And then I'll put greenery right there. Put some greenery right here. All right, let's finish with the greenery since I'm like Moving on to different things. Oh, my trash can. Okay. Alright, so those are in. I want you to kind of see it. Got pretty big pretty quickly. Put the greenery right there. That's a little hot. I guess if it's bubbling, that's not good, right? So put some there. I love these sticks from the Dollar Tree. They are so affordable. And you get 2, so you get 10. Because then you just take it and cut it right in half. And then you can literally stick them wherever. So you get 2. I like it. So I need some greenery in there. So I'm curious, if you were to use a pine base, would you, because I don't know the answer to this question, would you put greenery in? That's my question. Would you put the greenery in? Because I don't know if I would. I mean, you can. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I'm just saying. I'm going to go in with a heart in there too. Right here. She's stuffed. Okay. So I'm going to go in and combine them like so and put it right there because that's just how I want it. All right. So we got some greenery in there. We got some black. Let's do some white here. Greenery right there. Let's do some right there. So to remember, like this is the top half. So I could put flower up here, or maybe like right here. I don't know. Maybe just one. I might just do one. This is stronger metal. You can still use your hot glue gun. All right, and then I'm gonna need something here. I wonder if I use some greenery. Just when in doubt, add the greenery, because now everything's gonna have greenery, right? Everything. gonna do, it's hard because it's not up. I need to make a thing. Let's do this one here. And then put that in there. And then I have some heart ornaments. I want to do some lips, but I don't have lips. We're gonna have to do heart ornaments. How am I gonna do those? Alright, and then let's do this. I know you really can't see this, and I'm sorry. It's great. I already have one of these there. I don't want to put another one. One there, one here. Let's do one of these. Maybe do a couple of these. Do that one because you can see it. Isn't that interesting? I didn't put a lot of glue on my glue pot, but like, yeah, I like it. Over there. Let's do around. Do one of those things right here. Alright, and then white spray, which will be like cute. Because it'll tie in the thingamajigers. I like it. A whole bunch more of these things. What do we do with these? Let's do right here. One. Do I do one here? Or not too much? Oh, red one. You like that? I like the one with the stuff on it better. Let me stick this one there. Oh, I'll do that one there. I like it. Need more here. Can I put this in here? Ooh. Hmm. I'm going to hang it up and see what I like. Hold on. Okay, so here's the finished thing. I hung it up and I added like all the sprays that I had. So everything that I showed you is here in here. I think I might add a little bit more greenery over here. Let me get, and then I think that'll be it. I think 2 pieces will be fine. But I got my cakes. I got 3 flowers. I love it. I wasn't sure I would like it, but I do really like it. Yeah, so I'm gonna add some greenery right there. I'm curious though, like if you're a wreath maker and you're watching, what's your go-to greenery? Like, what do you love? I think I'm gonna be a creature of habit and get the same. The same greenery. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm not going to mess with it anymore, so you'll see it like all, but I love the cakes. I love the ribbon. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with this ribbon. When it came in the box, I was like, oh, lips. Anyway, but it's gorgeous. I love this wreath. I wasn't sure about this one either. I was like, what am I going to do with that? But I like that it's kind of like tucked in and it's not like super obvious, but I'm going to go take some final pictures and yeah. So let's talk about, I guess, I can like add in a thing about like cost. So I am selling the cakes for 2 for $24. So, this one is not for sale as it is like this. But everything else, so like these are 2 for $24. And then I don't know, I was going to do 3, but I think it's just kind of like 2 is a good number, I think, for people. But anyway, so you have the high-end ribbons, so this is going to be a little bit more expensive wreath. So we went with like affordable greenery. I used a ton of the ribbon to like take up a lot of the space. Since I made the attachments, I do still add in the cost. I kind of asked around, and that's what you should do. So I think I'm going to do 2 for $24. And 1 for $15 maybe. I'm not sure. This one is a little bit more detailed. So this, I wanted to stick an XOXO on it, but I think I'm going to leave it the way that it is. And anyway, so Dollar Tree picks. So we had 2 of those. Let's do some mad math. All right, let me turn this off because we're done with that now. So I'm going to say whole roll of mesh because I used 2, like 1 and a partial. So let's talk about that. I gotta find the calculator. So I got 2 for $2.25 and then 99 cents plus 99 cents. And then I have these, which were $7.99. I have 1 of those. The greenery was, I don't know, let's say like $2. And then I got those. These I got, oh, I have to add these in. So I did 2 of those. So I'm at $16.97 for just my picks. I didn't do the flowers. So let's do, I got the whole bush for, doesn't have a tag on it. Probably $5. So I use maybe $1. Let's do $1. So I'm at $17.97. So we'll do, I don't have a piece of paper. So picks, sprays. So we're at $17.97. The ribbon box cost me $75. I think there was shipping. I'm not sure. So we're gonna do 3 cakes. So you got 2 for $24. Obviously, you're gonna pay the tax on it if you buy them. So, and then we're gonna do 1 at $15 because that one was more detailed. Let's just say. And then ribbon, and then the mesh was $5.99. So you got $23.96. Heard different things about, I did hit this. Let me see. I did hit it. Let's do. All right, so I've heard different things. Anyway, so you got to add your pipe cleaners in. They're probably like nothing. My metal frame is literally pennies because I buy the whole thing. So we're at $23.96 for just the sprays. Ribbons, so let's talk about that. I'm not sure. So I've heard a couple of different things. I've heard $20 a bow. I've heard so many different things. So I have 3 bows. So let's just do $15 a bow. So what's that? 30, 45. So that's 45. So we're at $68.96 before you add in your attachments. So let's add in the attachments, 24 and 15. I'm at $107.96. And that's just cost. Okay, so then you're going to add in, people say I wouldn't double the ribbon price, but maybe double the supplies. So you got $23.96, $131.92. I like to stay around $150 for wreaths. I like that number. So I'm probably going to list it for $150, and I'm comfortable with that. Like I said, I made a lot of the things, and I think it's a beautiful wreath swag. So let me know what your thoughts are, if you like the cost breakdown kind of a thing. And then I believe shipping will be, let's see how big it is. Shipping. So it's a probably a 30-inch box. I don't even know. I think I have a 28-inch box. So I'll shove it in a 28-inch box. So that's probably around $25 to ship. So if I do $150 in free shipping, I'm still making out. So yeah. I don't know. I'm curious like how you guys would price it. Let me know in the comments.